Errol Barnett talks with the creator of a new online tool that shows you what Google's getting.
That's the sound of Google collecting data about how you are using the web. It's part of a new internet browser plugin that alerts you every time information on your web behavior is sent to Google servers, even if you don't use Google to search the web. It's called Google Alarm. It was created by Jamie Wilkinson in San Francisco. He joins me now via webcam. Jamie, you are not affiliated with Google in any way. You decided to make this software on your own time. Why, and how does it work?
Well, I'm very interested in exploring privacy issues on the internet, and the collection of data through these tracking bugs that are installed all over the web is normally a very silent experience. And so my hope was to sort of make it something more visceral and raise awareness about the issue.
But as I mentioned, Jamie, this information on your web browsing behavior is shared with Google even if you didn't get to the web with a Google search. So how is that possible?
Well, Google has products called like Google Analytics, Google AdSense, and YouTube embeds that are distributed all over the web. People use them to track their stats, or they put ads on their websites to make money, or they embed YouTube videos to show something off. And all of these things ping back to Google servers. And so Google can aggregate this information and kind of mine it and figure out what websites an individual person is visiting.
Now, we reached out to Google to get their reaction to this, and the spokesperson talked to us and said they actually don't mind that you've developed this software. But let me read to you what they said to us. The spokesperson said, quote, "We like to think there are less ear-splitting ways of being transparent with users, and that's why we've created tools like Google Dashboard, which shows users what information they share with us and provides direct links to control their personal settings and an opt-out for Google Analytics." So, Jamie, Google's saying, look, they have many ways that you can track this information for yourself.
That's absolutely true. It's just the point of my piece was really just to make it a more visceral experience, something that you sort of like would sound the alarm to some extent. Despite the fact that you can install these things and you can look at your Google dashboard, that doesn't mean that people are aware that you can do these things.
Talk to me about the specific sites and specific information that's being shared about your web browsing behavior.
In my tests, I found that something like 70 to 85% of websites that I visit on a daily basis have some kind of Google tracking bug on them. Most of the websites that are not in the top 10 on the internet use this, including me. I use Google Analytics on all my own websites.
Well, Jamie, thanks for your time. We will be speaking with Google about many of their security issues tomorrow, so we'll get an update from them. Jamie Wilkinson joining us via webcam from San Francisco. I appreciate your insight.
Thank you, Errol. Still to come on World One, the latest from the sports desk.